Welcome back to Crypto Atlas, your daily source for crypto whale alerts, crypto market news, and DeFi gems. And today we have several XRP whale alerts. These are quite massive. They happened just a little bit ago. So let's go ahead and start with the earliest one. And this is a massive transfer in the morning. This one hit at 8:55 a.m. November 29th, 2025. Whale alert lit up with a huge red siren. 30 million XRP, that's roughly $66.1 million, moved from an unknown wallet straight into BitGet. The same receiving address that we've been tracking, which is RGDR. Yes, the same BitGet hot wallet that keeps getting these monster deposits when you see whales repeatedly sending large stacks to an exchange. That usually signals only two possibilities: liquidity provisioning or a setup for selling pressure. Either way, it means movement, and movement means volatility. But that wasn't even the biggest one. Just 6 minutes later, at 9:01 a.m., another alert hits, and this one was even larger at just under 35 million XRP, which is roughly $77.1 million. Again, from an unknown wallet to BitGet, same receiving wallet, same pattern. We're talking a combined nearly $143 million in XRP sent to the same exchange in a span of minutes. And the timing is what makes it interesting. This is not random. This is coordinated. No, whoops, wrong wallet energy. Whales usually spread their moves. This is two massive deposits within the same 10-minute window. And because both transfers went to BitGet specifically, that exchange is clearly playing a larger role in today's XRP liquidity direction. Whether this is preparation for wider ETF arbitrage flow or positioning ahead of an upcoming volatility spike, we don't know yet. But the size and the timing tell us we're dealing with big players making deliberate decisions in sync. Now, normally that would already be the headline of the day, but the news dropped, and suddenly all of these whale moves make a lot more sense in hindsight. So I'll be talking more about that in just a moment. I want to let you guys know there's a crypto exchange called BTCC. I do have my referral link down in the description below. This crypto exchange has been around for 13 years. You get access to over 300 crypto futures and up to 500x leverage. Plus, there's sign-up bonuses. If you guys want to check this out, if you want to get started, you can find that link down in the description below. All right, let's go ahead and move on. And also, guys, you can join my Telegram if you want to stay updated. So here we go. At 3:32 p.m., Diana, who goes by Invest with D, dropped a huge story. CoinShares officially withdrew their XRP ETF filing, and not in the will refile later way, in the we're done with this product for now way. Their Form RW did not pause anything, shut down the entire registration, fully ended. They even said the transaction was not effectuated, meaning the whole thing's dead, gone, goodbye. Why? Because the US ETF battlefield is now dominated by BlackRock, Bitwise, and Franklin Templeton. This is what is believed to be the case, at least. These are giants with near zero margins and massive operational advantages. CoinShares looked at the board, looked at the cost, and chose another path, focusing instead on their NASDAQ merger and their broader global strategy. But here's where things get even more interesting. While CoinShares bowed out, 21 Shares is still expected to launch their XRP ETF early next week. So, although one player left the table, another heavyweight is sliding right into that seat. And sometimes fewer players just means bigger volume concentrations. So fast forward to early this morning, November 29th, and the institutional data starts rolling in. At 8:32, we've got Chad Steingraber, who posted the Franklin XRPZ update. That was at 39.1 million XRP in AUM. And then, just minutes later, This is 7 minutes later at 8:39 a.m. He follows with the Canary report. That's 158.6 million XRP. 158.6 million XRP. Now in AUM. These are big numbers. ETF AUM rising right as whales are sending huge amounts to BitGet. That's a recipe for a very active market and could partially explain why whales are repositioning liquidity. And then we go to 8:42, and this is from Whale Insider. They add to the morning fireworks. Ripple's RLUSD stablecoin on Ethereum surpasses $1 billion market cap within 12 months. That's massive. RLUSD is quickly becoming one of Ripple's most important new pillars, and its explosive growth signals deeper institutional adoption across Ethereum. And earlier at 5:48 a.m., you have Whale Insider also noted ETF clients purchased $22.68 million worth of XRP, bringing total ETF held net assets to $687.81 million. So let that sink in. Nearly $700 million worth of XRP is now held by ETF clients and rising. And you combine that with two giant whale transfers totaling almost $143 million in BitGet, institutional AUM rising hour by hour, plus an ETF launch expected next week, and today's moves start to paint a clear picture. People are positioning ahead of something. And lastly, Cointelegraph's headline from yesterday rounds it out. Spot XRP ETF filings are surging as legal clarity, institutional demand, and strong market infrastructure put XRP ahead of other altcoins. If today's whales flow is any indication, big money seems to agree. But I want to know if you guys agree with that, so share your thoughts with us down in the comments below. And let's go ahead and take a moment. I want to go look over here on the price chart for XRP. So yes, we have been continuously falling down. You guys can see we try to make these little recoveries and it just drops further. Ever since we hit that high, which was back on, let's see, this would be, that's odd. I'm not sure why it's not showing the date. I've never actually seen it not show the date. Anyways, so yeah, we've got a date back here somewhere for some reason. Why is it not showing that? It's so odd. Very odd. All right, well, anyways, we'll go ahead and swap it back over to the 1 day. Things seem like they're messing up a little bit here. Look, you guys see some glitching going on. Anyways, so XRP sitting at $2.20. It's not even changing this. Let's get this moved over here to 1 day. There we go. Sitting at $2.20. Let me go ahead and get myself caught back up here. We're up over 1% on the day. Apologies about the technical issues, guys. And we're still down quite a bit from where that first spot ETF took place back here. That was around $2.46. So it's pulled down a bit, kind of in a consolidated space right now. You see that it's tested here several times, 4 different days, essentially, trying to get above that Fibonacci level, going to this higher territory zone before it can continue to try and make its way back to the previous all-time high. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. That's what I got for you in this video. Thank you so much to my Patreon supporters and my YouTube members. God bless, and we'll see you guys in the next episode.